One of the most viral ingredients in skincare, an ingredient empowering a market that will soon be worth over $1 billion, comes from a secret the industry really doesn't want you to think about. We actually see it everywhere, especially in K-beauty, all promising that perfect glass skin look. We're talking about Snail Mucin, or snail slime. It may sound unusual at first, but it has become a global obsession. However, how did this gooey substance go from a garden pest trial to a massive K-beauty empire? What's the truth behind the marketing, the real science, and the ethics? Today, we are going to uncover the complete story of Snail Mucin, from its strange origins to the high-tech labs that turn it into a skincare superstar. And we'll answer the big question: is the Snail Mucin really worth the hype? By the way, if you don't know me, I am Christina, a beauty enthusiast with a medical sciences background, and I'm working in marketing currently as well. In my channel, you will find brand stories uncovering the real science behind skincare ingredients and marketing. Now, let's get into Snail Mucin. Believe it or not, using snails for skincare is not a new K-beauty invention. It's actually ancient. Back in ancient Greece, Hippocrates, the father of Western medicine, reportedly prescribed a mixture of crushed snails and sour milk to soothe the inflamed skin. The modern story of Snail Mucin, however, begins in one place: Chile. In the 1980s, snail farmers raising snails for the French food market noticed something odd. Despite the rough manual labor, their hands were incredibly soft, and any cuts they got seemed to heal remarkably fast, without leaving scars even. That observation was the spark for some of the first commercial snail creams. The Snail Mucin skincare didn't just appear out of thin air. Instead, the beauty industry, and K-beauty industry in particular, did what it does the best. It rediscovered an old ingredient with a history in folk medicine and traditional medicine, and repackaged it for the modern world. So how did we get from an ancient remedy and a Chilean farm to the viral products flooding our social media feed these days? That journey was all about science and strategy. Brands figured out how to collect, purify, and stabilize snail secretion, making it safe and effective for mass market cosmetics. But it was Korean beauty that truly gave it the superstar treatment. So Snail Mucin was the perfect ingredient for the K-beauty philosophy. It was unusual, which helped it stand out, and it has a fascinating story that blended natural origins with a hint of scientific mystery. And more importantly, its texture was perfect for the lightweight essence, gels, and serums that K-beauty is famous for. These products delivered on the Korean beauty promise of deep hydration and a repaired skin barrier, the foundations of the glass skin look. Think of your skin barrier as a brick wall protecting you from the outside wall. Snail Mucin helps reinforce the connection between the bricks, keeping it strong and healthy. This mixture of a unique ingredient, a great story, and effective formulas turned Snail Mucin from a novelty into a mainstream phenomenon. The market has since exploded, with various reports valuing it at hundreds of millions to $4 billion. This is not just a trend, it's actually a massive money-making machine built on the back of a tiny creature. This brings us to the slimy secret, the part of the story the marketing tends to ignore. Where does this stuff actually come from? This is where the real ethical questions begin. There have been some pretty unpleasant extraction methods, especially older ones. These processes could harm or even kill the animals. However, as consumers grew more conscious of animal welfare, the industry had to adapt. Today, brands that market themselves as cruelty-free are using different methods. The most commonly known technique is the Muller method. So, healthy snails are placed in a special extractor, given an ozonated shower, and then the slime is harvested through acid-stimulated extraction. After it's been collected, the snails are then returned to rest, and animals are preserved and unharmed. But here's the billion-dollar question: can you ever call this cruelty-free, even with this new method? Is it right? That's a line that you have to draw for yourself. We have covered the history and the ethics, but now for the question that really matters, is there any actual science behind this billion-dollar industry and ingredient? So behind the marketing, does this stuff actually do anything for your skin? The evidence is promising, but it's important to know what it can and cannot do. Snail mucin is a complex cocktail of beneficial compounds. It contains things like hyaluronic acid, glycolic acid, and allantoin. Let's break down what that means for your skin, your face. According to the Journal of Clinical Aesthetic Dermatology, snail mucin can improve hydration and provide skin barrier support. Components like hyaluronic acid in snail mucin are excellent at acting like tiny moisture magnets, attracting and holding onto water, making it very effective moisturizer. It also helps keep your skin hydrated and supports that healthy skin barrier that we talk about and what's famous in K-beauty. The next benefit, anti-aging. Some studies have found that certain snail secretion products can lead to some improvements in fine lines and skin texture. Finally, there are the wound healing claims that got back to those Chilean farmers. Lab studies do suggest that snail mucin can help with tissue regeneration and calming inflammation, thanks to a compound called allantoin, if I pronounce that correctly. Think of this component as a tiny firefighter for your skin, helping to soothe the irritation or improve the look of acne scars. But there are some big caveats. The concentration and quality of snail mucin can vary between products, and much of the evidence comes from small-scale studies or lab settings, not large-scale human trials. Also, snail mucin is sometimes used loosely to refer to different snail-derived extracts mixed with other active ingredients, so results can vary by product and study design. So, after digging through the history, marketing ethics, and science, what's the final verdict? Is snail mucin actually worth the money? The truth is, snail mucin is a fantastic, hydrating, soothing ingredient, and for people with dry, irritated, or compromised skin, it can be wonderful for providing moisture and calming things down. However, it's not a miracle ingredient. Think of snail mucin as a multi-tool, like it does a few things pretty well, but you can get similar hydrating benefits from other well-known ingredients as well without ethical questions. For soothing effects, plant-based alternatives like aloe vera are also great options for calming down the skin. So ultimately, the decision is a personal one. Now you have the full story, you know its ancient past, how K-beauty turned it into a multi-million-dollar industry, the uncomfortable questions behind the production, and what the science actually says. You're now empowered to look past the hype and make an informed choice that aligns with your budget, your skincare goals, and your personal ethics. If you found this deep dive helpful, give this video a like and subscribe for more investigations into the products we use every single day. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. See you in the next one. Bye!